You alright? Okay, so, little warning. I swear quite a lot. I'm not a Tory, and this first one's about my views on the police. It's called Fuck the Pigs. This little piggy went to market, this little piggy's wife's controlled, this little piggy ate all the roast beef, and this little piggy snorts coke, and this little piggy went all the way into the woods to hide a dismembered woman's body in a fridge, and that's why I can't go for a fucking walk. We are not treating this as suspicious. They talk about what they would do and pretend it's fictitious. They are bully victims that have now turned vicious. They turn a blind eye to racists and bigots. Eat your bacon sarnies, you cannibalistic piglets. Where are those lost papers? How many of your mates are rapists? A pig is happy when it's swimming in shit, and swine flu is contagious. How many of you want to out your mates that are knowingly fucking dangerous, but sit on the sidelines like a cog in the system telling yourself they're blameless? Fuck the pigs, fuck the bigwigs. We are not on your fucking wavelength. Thank you. This next one's a bit more positive, and it's about not all of them are angry. I'm always angry, but not all of my poetry is always angry. This one's called Out of the Box, and it's about being yourself. Think outside the box. Don't live caged in like a caught fox, stuck like a blood clot, back of the bus with a bad cough, caught aloft, looking at your lot, thinking what if I just thought outside the box? Wear what you want, move in silence, sing like a siren, paint the canvas, move like a silent actor like no one's watching while you're dancing, kick the puddles up till you're soaking, that bully you hate blank him, let your own self cover you like a blanket, form your own opinions and stick by it, dig your heels in, your feelings mean things, live for yourself, make it rain, it's teeming, breathe in, feel that freedom. Ain't that better than being boxed in? Roped in like a boxing ring, punched through the walls with a fistful of rings. It's better to be yourself than a dream of what could have been. Thank you. This next one's about sweets, but it isn't really about sweets. It's not got a title yet, it's pretty new. One sec.
That's great.
I might do, you know. I haven't written for a minute. Sometimes life gives you lemons, but I like the taste of bitter. Bittersweet, memory fissures, butterscotch, sherbet dinners coat my tongue in words with meaning. My sherbet lemons are full of feeling. Replace the sharp sugar with memories and healing. If you tasted healing on your tongue, could you believe it? Describe the taste to me. Is it sweetness? My healing tastes sour, but I like the taste of bitter. It resets my nervous system and turns off my anxiety. Neurons that send signals from my brain down to my feet to be able to walk away with ease. I remember feeling cold in your arms, I got brain freeze. Slush puppies make me feel things, now I get those. Sunshine sneezes, easy breezing, lemon squeezing. I like the taste of bitter. I like the taste of adrenaline. Rushing through my body from my toes up to my cranium. I promise I'm an alien. A feel of whispered wishes, paper thin into existing failures. Maybe it's cause I've been working on my maintenance. I've been working on being patient. That I'm less bothered by jelly snakes. I'm screwing up my face like I'm eating fizzy laces. I like the taste of bitter. I like the taste of holding a grudge. It feels like when chocolate limes are ready to crunch. Like when hatred fills my lungs. Like the protest scream from a tired mum. That tastes like the tart in jam and scones. It tastes like when clotted cream's in your throat. I like the taste of bitter. It reminds me that I'm whole. Kiss my cherry lips. They taste like blackcurrant licorice. I like the taste of bitter. It reminds me that not everything's a quick fix. People break as easily as candy sticks, but I'm as strong as Blackpool rock pick and mix. I like the taste of bitter, but my cavities beg to differ. Thank you. See, it's about sweets, but it's not about sweets. Okay, right. So this one, Does everyone remember when we were in one of the lockdowns and the Tories told creatives to retrain in tech? Remember that one? But it was like on a poster made by a graphic designer with typeface made by a typographer, a photograph taken by a photographer of a ballet dancer that's probably been dancing since before they could brush their teeth, right? So this is about that. So if you hear me talking about lockdown and stuff, I go and visit my mum now. Do you know what I mean? She's in Liverpool. I don't sound like it, but it's just so I can steal your lighters more on the slide. But I go and visit my mum now. I couldn't then, so. You must be out of your brain if you think I'll retrain. I've got 3 side hustles and a trade, and I still make time in the day to create you wastes. You need to get your noses out of child pornography and listen properly to what we're offering. Your life of sin has got us boiling under our skin, akin to torturing, and it's boring me. And if I went to my mum's today, would people stare in dismay and call us names? Would my mum be okay? Or would she decay but still have a fine to pay off the back of track and trace? Would we be allowed to carry on? Because we don't know what's right and wrong until Boris tells us on the box. The same man who called a Muslim woman a letterbox, I kid you not, he made a brew and then laughed it off the fucking top. Sorry, one sec, let me check the notes. I've not done this one in a long time. He is a toff though, have you seen his haircut as well? Bad that. Okay, the fucking toff. Because a virus that kills less than the flu is imprisoning us in our room, cocooned in a blanket of doom, worried for the future but still eating too much food, while you flit off and hunt down foxes wearing awful outfits, which by the way were designed by an artist. Ratted, how have you got 30 mates to go with to start with? While we're still in our group of 6 and can't even go and get a pick and mix without wondering if death will come with it. It's a crock of shit. You've never given nothing but pain and dismay with your blue ties and chess games, all here, shagging dead pigs' heads in your PJs and burning £50 notes in a man's face. You're a disgrace. No money for the working class, because we've got to work for that, or pedal back and retrace steps and face the facts that our government has never had our backs. Well, where are we? Never had our backs. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you voted the Tories in, we can't be friends. Someone that stupid could be a detriment, and you drive me round the bend trying to talk sense to you. Carry on grinding hard, because all we've got on this island is football, fry-ups and art. We make the world go round. This is not a farce. I am highly charged. But they've not a creative bone in their body. And you can tell that I'm honest by how they flaunt their wallets, where we would rather be off our fucking bonnets living life how we actually wanted, not stuck in because Boris actually wants it. I say, use your common knowledge and do whatever the fuck you actually want to. Don't retrain to work for some uncultured vulture that wouldn't even use my top shelf art as a fucking coaster, because we are viable and they've been fucking liable. Thank you very much. And that one goes to Keir Starmer as well, because he's Victorian and red tie anyway. This one's about depression. When I go on about my 13th beer, I've been sober for 5 months now, guys. I'm fucking buzzing with myself. So that's a little alcohol-free Heineken there, just so you know. Not like I need to prove myself, but anyway. I tried my best to write a tongue twister and it came out, and it was a poem about depression, because everything I write is bleak. So here we go. I'm depressed and distressed, but I'm dressed. I've got text that I'm dressed to impress. Nonetheless, I must digress that I regret my dress and I look a mess. I've got no personality. The lack of me about me makes me weep. I remember who I used to be before the tears and screams and fears and things, but alas, that's the past, and I'm past caring about the last scary twat. No take backs, just a rematch. Sometimes I want to take myself outside and twat around the eyes, because I despise the way she whines and defies the way I beg for demise, but it's live because she strives, but I stay behind, niggling at her mind. No bruises round her eyes, just food around her mouth and hair under her snout and a wonky botch pout, and I see all her insecurities and all her impurities, but I'll wait until she sheds tears before confirming fears about the size of her ears as she clears that 13th beer. Nice one. I think if I tried to sing 13 beers now, I'd be having my stomach pump. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I've got 2 more left for you guys. This one is about quantum physics. Because even though I am very dyslexic, I can write well good poetry and I understand quantum physics. Try and get me to do maths, no chance. Right? Try and ask me to spell something correctly, no chance. Quantum physics goes in. Make it make sense. Did you know that within our bones and deeper, our atoms were plucked from the ether? We're fucked up and proud, we're skinny and round, bloated and housebound. On roller coasters, throwing catwalk poses, we're all stardust, but nobody knows it. We're all carbon-based, but our atoms can be replaced by the atoms of those already laid to rest. Did you know that technically at least one atom within me could be Shakespearean genes? Thou doth not protest that lasting quest into the genes that we hold close to our chest. Hearts are screaming out of our heads, but could a bit of you already be dead? Nice one. This is my last one now, and it's about how sick I think I am as a poet, and it's called Magic. And it was written off the back of a writing prompt from Shaq, who runs Spoken Lyric, which is like a really cool little thing. He gets like funding and then does footage for poets, and whenever anyone says they're going to do you like professional footage, you never get it when you're a poet. I don't know what it is about that, but you just never get it. I got my footage off him, fair play to Shaq. Expression is massive, creating magic for the masses, bringing hope to those in lower classes. I'm dyslexic, but as a poet I'm active. Spoken word in front of mics, turning classic tragic into passive laughing. I'll be damned if I don't inspire hope. Hopeless once, but now I found my role. Rolling round words sat on my throne. Words like thorns, I'm torn and forlorn, but as a sparkle will still make you marvel. I'm reborn. Like Stanley's heroes, I'm on form. Hands on hips, spittle on my lips, and I'm sworn into this cause. It's my therapy. It's making me a different human being. Words are what my addiction needed. I'm fiending, feeding off the appreciation of my peers, and I'm breathing. Magic isn't in ones and witches. It starts when my pen hits this paper. I feel the coldness of my words like a blizzard. I picked up this big tip and I fixed it. Like a therapist with big tits, it soothed it. My words blitz bits like an epileptic fit. I'm a whiz kid. We go onwards and upwards. My expression is massive kidders, and I can be a bastard with it. I'm married to the art. I'm an artist, innit? I'll paint an image on your brain like a canvas picture, and there's a little bit of magic for you. Thanks guys, I've been Loll Poet.